everybody, One of Wisdom here. Thursday, September 20th, a little after 2 a.m. We have got Chopper here. Regular Chopper, not custom painted Legendary Chopper. And I've previewed these two paths. I do think the bottom path that focuses more on the rockets, I want Legendary Chopper to have. And that means Roar Like Never Before will be what we take for regular Chopper here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're here to Persephone.
Ready for another magic?
You want to see his base upgrades, take that link below. You can check that out, as well as Blast from the Past Legendary Chopper. That said, Roar Like Never Before. We're going to improve the roar attack. Currently doing, what was it? 90? 60 to 90? No, 90 to 135, and then a residual 25 to 37. That seems to be singular in nature. And here's our pointless cutscene. So, let me go ahead and just highlight that for you real quick. So the roar, 90, and then the 25, so 135, 37 would be your criticals on that. If you are in flight, you cannot roar, and if you simply jump up, you cannot roar. But that is what it is, so we're going to go on and see what kind of cool upgrades we get here. We get started with Call of the Wild for 1054. Keep in mind, 19 wing sapphires. Roar attack does extra damage, and depending on that, we'll kind of phase things in. But most importantly, it travels further. I also like their emphasis on the yellow stripes there in the clip art section. So, anyone remember clip art? It used to be a big deal. Everyone just pillages everyone else's work and isn't credited. Anyway, clip art used to, you get like CD-ROMs of clip art people would buy. That's it. Let's take a look at it before we... Okay, so it kind of went from a greenish to a yellow. It does look way bigger. Does it sound different? Maybe a little bit. Oh, that's nice. So it's a... I don't know, maybe... I don't know that it's quite double, but it might be close, maybe like a third, 33% to 50%, increase there. But 113 and 31 to 46. So the big question is now, if I roar at this guy, do we get the other one? Almost. So it's not quite that. Can we split the middle and get these guys? No. Almost though, so Call of the Wild is going to be 113. What is half of that? I don't want to forget 31 to 46, so let me actually go ahead and pin that in. 31 to 46, but the 113 to 31. Alright, so half of 112 would be 56, right? So we'd be 56.5, which doesn't matter, because they're going to say it's 56. 13 and 56 is 69, so carry the 100 over, 169. That's what we will run with. Now the question is, can we see it? It seems to be very rare. Maybe we'll get lucky. Actually, I think I've only seen the 46 once. There was the 169. Can we see a 46 or a 169 again? Because that would be great. I'm alternating. Sandwich, there was 46, so I'll take it. 169 and 46 will be our critical numbers. And again, it's a significant increase in reach, so that's probably what matters the most. Although that was a big jump damage-wise, going 90 to 113, so I'll take that as well. Up next, we get a little rocket action with ROAR missiles, roar missiles, whatever you want to call them. Hold X to charge up Raptor rockets to release Super Rage of All Raptor missiles. So now we know what the acronym is. Rage of All Raptor missiles. So from now on, when you see Roar and you're like, what is that acronym? No matter the setting, whether it's school, a business luncheon, or some sort of a convention of sorts, just know that it's Rage of All Raptor missiles and you'll be home free and the coolest person in the said building or assembly. So let's go ahead and pick that up for 1364. And see what they're going to turn out to do. Alright, first thing first, we'll make sure nothing has changed. We'll just tap X. 117, 78, everything's the same from revved up rockets. They are black now, didn't they used to be silver? Alright, let's hold X though. Oh, nice. Okay, I was thinking, were those bullet bills? I could have sworn the first time I fired it, I was like, oh, there's a little arm and a... yeah. Okay, so they do 100, Ooh, they've got nice range. Okay, so they definitely do not hone in on the enemy. You kind of have to aim those. For example, if I just shoot them off this way, they go that direction. Note right there was the sweet spot. We got one and not the other. So 100 and 150. And I assume each one would be capable of doing the damage. I couldn't imagine why only one would. I think these dummies might be too slim of a target, perhaps. Was that a perfect overlap? I don't know. I'm not seeing any overlap at all, so maybe you really just get 100 to 150 with either one. And yet, if you just hit it with one, you're getting 100 to 150. But I can decimate it with two, and you just get the 100 to 150. So, I don't know. That's something we might have to look into. But that said, so far so good. I'm pretty fond of both of these upgrades. And now we get King of the Jurassic Jungle. Roar Attack does maximum damage with maximum range. 1860 is our price. And I am hopeful, more so than an increase, unless it's like super dramatic of an increase, I hope that we can stand at that guy and hit the other dummy. So let's come over here and cut Quigley off and see if we hit. Oh, good lord, what was that? I did not anticipate that. Wow. That thumbnail was severely underrated. Okay. So this is a fantastic attack. I don't know quite what the initial damage numbers are. Okay, I saw a 141 and a 211. Wow. Okay. Color me impressed. Then I fire off the rocket instantly. Okay, so there's definitely a 141. Half of that would be the 70 mark. Because the half doesn't matter, so 140 and 70, 210, yes. So 141 to 211. And then there is residual of... Ooh, a lot. What is the deal with these numbers? I think there's like 4? Or maybe 5, actually. I'm seeing 5, I think. But it's like 39, 42... 63. Alright, so... 39, half of that is 18. That would be 57. And then the 42 would be 63 critical. Let's try to get that, make sure it's a 57. So 39, 63. It's really cool, it's just very difficult to document. I think there's 4 instances of that. So 5 with the main damage. Yeah, let's step back. Try to just get it on the very edge. 58. When you're ready to learn about what is that doing? Oh, no. It should be 58. Half of 39 is not 18. It's 19.5. So that explains that. 39.58. Have I seen a 57 in there, though? Maybe it was an exclamation and an overlap. I'm pretty sure that's damage and then 4. Although I think sometimes one of the residuals hits first. So 141 to 211 is our main damage. And then residual 4x at 39 to 58 or 42 to 63. That's a pretty thorough explanation of it, I think, in terms of a spreadsheet. So, now let's just go ahead and get to the meat of it. Which, can we hit Quigley and that guy? And the answer is yes, which is fantastic. Have some Quigley. Now the 141-211 doesn't seem to be hitting it. Well, it did that time. So, yeah, wow. That is a really, really good upgrade. I bet nobody really anticipated that. Also pay attention to his shadow because that's super cool. So that is quite the little upgrade hidden in there, King of the Jurassic Jungle. If you didn't take this path, you might be interested in picking up a second chopper, unless you hate the second path, which I've not taken that one yet, but that was a really, really nice little surprise there. That said, we still have one more thing to go. It is a Soul Gem. $24.80 is the price with our discount. Ultimate Dino Destruction, or UD, as I like to refer to it as of now. Press A twice to enter flight mode. If you didn't know about flight mode, if you didn't watch my base video where I explained entering flight mode, hopefully you read this stuff. You don't just buy it and be like, what, there's a flight mode? How was I supposed to know that? I didn't watch one of Wisdom's video. But press A twice to enter flight mode, then press Y, the tertiary attack, or the roar if you will, to release a rocket strike of epic proportions. That makes sense why he couldn't roar in flight, doesn't it? Although it would have been nice if they would have let him roar in flight, and then when you buy the Soul Gem, replace the two, but I'm hoping it's not disappointing, so let's go ahead and check that out. That's still awesome. No increase there. Enter flight mode, and let's roar. Okay, that is a freak show, and I love it. So it looks like 58 was about the only number I saw. I'm just going to tap Y. Good grief. I'm wanting to say maybe around 20 instances of damage. I think I'll run with that. So 58 to 87, we have seen some critical numbers. And then I'll put roughly 20 instances of damage. That's what the 20x refers to. So, and those do hone in, kind of. Seems like some kind of orbit him, which I guess would actually be good, because then you could essentially just fly around and obliterate things. He doesn't move too quickly with that going. He kind of like, you know, gets wrapped up. There's like a little bit of kickback or something. But it's a pretty awesome deal. It's not crazy damage numbers like you see with the other attack. Oh wait, you can hold that? Did they advertise that? I don't think they did. Where is it? Yo, they don't say you can hold it, but I say you can. So I've just been pressing it, and you get like 2 seconds or so, the 4 instances of damage. Let's hold this thing down now. That was about 6 seconds, I think. Oh yeah, that's why I do this stuff. So King of the Jurassic Jungle just got even better. I know we just checked out the Soul Gem, but who cares? So you can hold this thing roughly 6 seconds, and I would assume that would mean 12 instances of damage. Let's try and see. Yeah. Wow. That's pretty amazing. And I bet nobody that takes that path, you know, is sitting there thinking, oh, well, you know, that 113 to 169 is probably going to jump up to 130, you know, 195, and just be the, you know, bee's knees or something. That's pretty cool. So, this path is awesome. I'll just go ahead and say that. Now, the question is it as awesome as the other path? Is it more awesome than the other path? Does it obliterate the other path? I don't know yet because I haven't taken it. That said, Legendary Choppa is about to do that for us. And when that happens, what you can do is you can take the links down below to oneofweezem.com, the Skylander Club Forum, or even just here on YouTube, and you can check out not only the base upgrades, but you can revisit this video, Roar Like Never Before, and you can check out Blaster from the Past. That will allow you, in addition to the use of my exclusive attack damage number spreadsheet, to kind of make your own assessments, see what would kind of, you know, tickle your fancy, what would suit your playstyle the best, and allow you to reset your path, you know, pick a path, or perhaps even persuade you to pick up a second chopper and perhaps custom paint him like I did. But that said, this guy did not disappoint. That upgrade is freaking sweet, particularly King of the Jurassic Jungle. And the Soul Gem, while it's not like super impressive, like wow, mega damage, you have to think about 58 20 times. That's a significant chunk of damage right there. So that said, what I will do here, I'll go ahead and wrap this one up, and I will be back with Legendary Choppa for Blast from the Past. If you enjoyed this segment of Skylanders Research, let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment. Which path do you prefer? Were you aware how awesome this path was? Do you disagree with me? Do you think this path blows? It's horrible. You never want to see it again. You wish it didn't exist. Or are you like me and you think that it is just pretty dadgum cool? Whatever they may be, let me know your thoughts. You can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google Plus, whichever you prefer. OneOfWeezem.com and the Skylander Club Forum at SkylanderClub.com. Check the forum out. If you like what you see there, sign up. We would love to have you. That's it. Once again, thanks so much for watching. And for myself and Chopper, we will catch you back here next time.